Hey guys, Gerald Duran from the Accelerator at CanaGlobal. We're on a mission to equip and mentor three types of entrepreneurs. First, the future entrepreneurs who are in the process of planning and preparing to launch a startup and probably feel overwhelmed or a little bit stuck in the process. Secondly, new entrepreneurs who have already launched their companies but are now struggling to create revenue. And lastly, the third type of entrepreneur that we serve are seasoned entrepreneurs. And these entrepreneurs are a little bit different because they've probably become very successful over time, but suddenly they've hit a tough patch, a season where revenue is flat or declining, and they simply don't know what to do. If you want to create consistent and scalable revenue, there's four things you have to do really well. And you know, the business landscape is always changing along with buyer journey, and that's what makes everything so difficult. And so the four things that you have to know how to do really well is, number one, you have to know where you're going and exactly how you're going to get there. And you should know this in terms of a written vision as it pertains to your personal life and your business life. The second thing that you have to do really well is build a business model and a brand, and it has to be the right business model and brand that will have fantastic product market fit. 50% of businesses fail because they build something that the market doesn't want the way they're taking it to the market. The third thing you have to get really good at is mastering digital. Online is where 80% of all buyer decisions get made, no matter what kind of product, no matter what kind of service, and no matter what kind of price point you're at. We have to get really good at selling online. And the fourth thing is you have to be able to put together all of the right ingredients to build a customer acquisition system. It's all the things involved with bringing customers, leads, and meetings to you. Remember, 80% of this happens online. So this is about creating a marketing plan and a sales plan, a strategy, and then like everything else, you have to execute it correctly. When you do that, you're able to build scalable and predictable revenue. Everybody has to have a customer acquisition system that produces new customers. Without them, we don't get the revenue. So that's what we do here at the Accelerator. We equip entrepreneurs to be the successful entrepreneurs that God's called them to be. Being an entrepreneur is like climbing Mount Everest. It's an entrepreneurial mountain climb full of all sorts of obstacles and problems and things that can really stop you flat in your dream. So there's two things required. You have to have a success mindset, and as a believer, you have to understand the power and authority that God is giving you when you're building a purpose-driven company. The second thing is you have to understand all the strategies and tactics that you have to execute. That's what we do at the Accelerator. I'm glad you found us, and welcome home.